Hopefully he can get it in this time.
Could nearly be 3 here. And it is.
It's time for revenge. Tigers take on Boro, Yorkshire takes on Teesside, and 16th takes on 4th. A win would guarantee survival for the Tigers, a draw would be a fantastic point, and a loss is heavily expected. Today will be loud, hectic, and most likely a battering, and with Middlesbrough on the back of a 5-1 win against Norwich, the Tigers could be in for a rough day. Yes, today is massive as Hull City take on Middlesbrough in the 43rd round of the most exciting and most competitive league in the world, the EFL Championship. With the Tigers on the back of 2 incredible performances against top 6 teams, a 1-0 win against Millwall and a 0-0 draw. Yes, it was boring, but against Blackburn Rovers, who, may I add, weren't the greatest. But today is going to be difficult because we're against Middlesbrough. Now, Middlesbrough have just beaten, well, I say beaten, they've absolutely battered Norwich 5-1. I mean, Cameron Archer, Chuba Akpom, you look at their team, it's going to be a scary game today. But hopefully, with the magic of Liam Rossigny, we can get something out of it and maybe even take 3 points. A bit optimistic, Marcus, won't I have it? Yeah.
Today, we take a look at the hosts and former Premier League side Middlesbrough FC. Middlesbrough having an incredible season so far, as they currently sit 4th in the Championship with 21 wins, 8 draws and 13 losses.
Although many claim the Sky curse is false, Hull City rarely win on Sky, and with Middlesbrough just beating Norwich 5-1, even with Dean Windass as presenter, I don't think the game's going to go well today. Now we move on to the history between the two sides, and I must say, it isn't close at all. Now, they played each other on 72 occasions, with the Tigers winning 21 times, Middlesbrough winning 31 times, and respectively 19 games that ended in a draw. The last competitive fixture ended in a 3-1 win to the Boro, and it wasn't a good day out. Although Cyrus Christie did score an equaliser, and we all got our hopes up, it was quickly cancelled out as Chuba Akpom, Hull City's former striker, scored against us. But he didn't celebrate though, so we'll take that as a positive, I suppose. Today, I take my 3rd visit to the Riverside Stadium up in Middlesbrough. Now today is going to be difficult, but hopefully with a good atmosphere, a packed out away end, we can get the players going and hopefully get all 3 points. Well then, that's enough from me at my home. I will see you once we arrive in Middlesbrough and hopefully there for a good game. I mean, we've had so many 0-0 draws, I've lost count. See you soon. Bye. I've completely forgot to say this again. It's 4th vlog in a row now, I forgot to say this. Up the Tigers! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is way too bright. Hello and welcome. After a short and scenic an hour and a half drive, we finally arrived here in Middlesbrough and at one of the biggest and most beautiful stadiums in the Championship, Riverside Stadium, home of Middlesbrough FC. Now today is going to be very difficult. They've got the fans, they've got the atmosphere, they've got the backing, and they've also got the quality. You look at their team, not only have they produced a 5-1 win against Norwich about 3 days ago, they've also got Chuba Akpom, Cameron Archer, Marcus Forss, who I'm sure will bite us on the back after how we treated him last season, which yes, he wasn't great, but we didn't give him enough chances, let's be realistic. Now the time is exactly 5 minutes past 7, the lineup has just been announced, and I've got mixed feelings about it. It's a mixed bag, I'm not entirely sure what to make of it. Harry Vaughan starts, which is brilliant, he gave everything against Blackburn Rovers. He was incredible, man of the match, and looks like the next KLP. Well, the problem we've come across in today's lineup is Malcolm Obioe is nowhere to be seen. Now, he doesn't deserve to be in the starting 11, but he definitely deserves to be on the bench. Now, there's a player called Taylor on the bench, who I haven't seen play before, and he is there instead of Malcolm Obioe. Ryan Longman is there instead of Malcolm, and I know he may have an attitude problem, but he brings a little bit of quality. Maybe in the 70th, 80th minute, where we need a goal, he's got that bit of skill, got that bit of pace that we really need to do if we want to push and get the 3 points today. Also, I don't know why the camera keeps coming out of focus. I mean, at times I look like Father Christmas with his son. Let's not beat around the bush. Here is your lineup to take on Middlesbrough. In goal, Carl Darlow. At right back, and today's captain, Louis Coyle. Left back, Callum Elder. The 2 centre-backs are Jacob Greaves and Sean McLaughlin. In midfield, Harry Vaughan, Adama Traore, Demetrius Pelkas and Regan Slater. And up front, alias Sayyadmanesh. So, a very mix and match lineup. Now, it's very strange to see why Demetrius Pelkas is starting. He has not been his best. Since he's come back from his injury, he can't finish his dinner. He is, I'm not going to say appalling because that's very harsh, but he has not been up to his standards. Same with Jacob Greaves, but then again, with Alfie Jones out, he has to start. Maybe your Figueiredo are running. I'm not opposed to that. I mean, he got kicked out of the lineup quite abruptly after a few mistakes and hasn't had his chance to start again. Now today, we're joined by a special guest. We've got Josh. Now Josh, are you optimistic? Let's be realistic, it's going to be a very tough game. They've just beaten Norwich 5-1, but they are missing a few key players. What are you thinking?
I'm optimistic. I'm going to say 2-1 win today.
2-1 win, who's going to get the goals?
Vaughan and Traore.
Harry Vaughan. I'll tell you what, you're very optimistic, mate. I hope you enjoy the game, and hopefully we get the result.
Yeah.
That's up. For me, I'm not as optimistic. I'd love to say a 1-0 winner with Harry Vaughan scoring the winner. But for me, being realistic, it's going to be a 3-0 loss with Chuba scoring and Cameron Archer with a brace. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll keep optimistic, and I'll see you all at kick-off.
And here we have it. Hull City take on Middlesbrough in the 42nd round of the most exciting league in the world, the EFL Championship. Incredible atmosphere from both sets of fans. I mean, just look at that. They've got flags. They've got a drum, which I'm not too keen about. But at the end of the day, it brings atmosphere. Come on, City. And it will be Middlesbrough to take kick-off for the first half. And it will be number 16. Only Callum Elder taking the nick. That's different. Go on, City. What a pass, Harry. Please. Ooh. Brilliant start. As the Hull City fans sing, if Varney score, we're on the pitch. I don't know what to say. Sayyadmanesh is down getting treatment. The amount of injuries this guy's had, I feel so bad for him. He's just starting to come back into form as well. It was holding his head as if he's been poked in the eye. In the head? In the eye? I don't know what I'm on about. Let's hope he's alright. Ah, he's getting up. And the Middlesbrough fans are not happy at all. Well, we love the guy.
None is promo. Liam Senior is none is promo.
Ooh. Now, it wouldn't surprise me at all if Marcus Forss scored a hat-trick today. I don't think he's got his best memories with Hull City.
10 minutes into the game, and it's exactly what we expected. Middlesbrough have controlled the ball, they've had all the possession, and they've had all the opportunities. We've kept ourselves in it. Harry Vaughan has looked very promising, creating the opportunities, finding passes, opening the space up. The future of Hull City, many say. Atmosphere's been absolutely incredible, I must say. Best of the season, I think. I mean, it's only 2 hours up the road, so it should be packed out anyway.
Oh, some at play here. Fantastic. Just need to shoot at some point. Go on. Oh. And that was a chance. One that I think Pelkas knows he had to bury. I'm not being funny, but I think every club in the Championship have got that song from Peter Kay. I know it's from Peter Kay. I don't exactly know who sang it first. Well, the Aliyah chant, the Ilaman Indai chant, the Chuba Akpom chant. You know, the chant everybody sings. Just look how easy to play it out. Oh dear, I've contradicted themselves. Go on, Harry. What a pass. As if that was out.
25 minutes into the game, and last 10 or 15 have been fully Hull City. They've been plodding away, creating the opportunities, and that Dimitris Pelkas chance could be the biggest and best chance of the game. How he hasn't hit the target, I have no idea. Watching the game today, this does not look like the Boro team that faced Norwich only a couple of days ago. I don't know whether they're tired or whether we're defending really well. But I'll tell you what, that drum is getting on my nerves. Boro have brilliant fans, don't get me wrong. But that drum, there's just no tune to it. They're just banging it up and someone sings along. Nothing against the club or the fans, it's just that drum.
Fans leaving in the 35th minute. Not entirely sure what's happening. Must be a long line for burgers. Mind you, I don't know whether I can zoom in. This Donny, this guy here with blue or purple cashmere jumper on, has been giving it all game. He's got school at morning. Oh dear. I'll tell you what. That one far off. Oh! Go on, City! Come on, Adama, good ball in. That didn't even go in play. Oh, dearie me. Adama to take it in, hopefully he can get it in this time. Come on! Come on! Get in there! Come on! Alia, come on! Come on! What a strike! He didn't sort of celebrate, but I thought he went out. I don't know what was going on. He shushes the home fans. 1-0. What a player. I'm glad I bought me Iranian flag now. Go on then, Belchas. Alright, fair play. That were a good challenge. Well, so were that. Go on, Belchas. No, I don't know what's happening. I'm just trying to get me breath. I think we should do the decency of kicking the ball out.
45th minute, 3 minutes have been added on, and I'm still trying to get my breath back from what just happened then. I mean, when he scored, I thought it was offside, so I didn't exactly celebrate to my fullest, I suppose. But I'll tell you what, this atmosphere has been incredible. I know I've said it quite a few times, but even with nothing to play for, on a Wednesday night, packing out the away end and singing our hearts out. And I'll tell you what, Sayyadmanesh getting back into form, what a way to do it. And hopefully he helps us get the 3 points, which no one could have expected. Well, not me. I thought we'd lose 3 or 4-0 here.
And there we are, what a half of football. Hull City 1, Middlesbrough 0, and we go in ahead. Well, clearly we're 1-0 up. Right, I'll see you in a minute.
Well, half time. Let's be honest, no one expected that. Hull City 1, Middlesbrough 0. And let's be realistic, we haven't dominated this game for large proportions of it. It's been fully Middlesbrough. And then we have a 5-10 minute period where we go and dominate the game. We hit them on the counter-attack, we shock everybody, and that's where we get the goal. I'm happy with it, I'm not complaining. Sayyadmanesh with the header, which I know I've said this, I genuinely thought it was offside, so I didn't celebrate that much. I paused. But when it went in, the atmosphere in here, in this away end, was electric. So we talk about the bench then, and let's be honest, there's only one option, and that's pointed out by Charlie, and that's Ozan Tufan, a player that should be starting, and probably only isn't because he hasn't got the fitness to start every game and play 90 minutes. Then again, you've got Xavier Simons, Ryan Longman, Ryan Woods, Alfie Taylor. I can't see Alfie Taylor coming on. I think he's just there to fill in for the injuries. For me, you bring on Dimitris Pelkas. Bring off Dimitris Pelkas for Ryan Longman. I think you bring on Xavier Simons, and of course you bring on Ozan Tufan. Sooner than later, I hope. So second half is just plain and simple. Keep the ball. Don't let them score. That's all I can say. I mean, I'm not a manager. I'm sure Lee Messina will say a lot to them at half-time. Maybe even go for 2 or 3. Kill the game off. Because let's be honest, us fans don't want a nervy 45 minutes where Boro's going to dominate, which probably will happen, let's be honest. I mean, Michael Carrick will not be a happy man at half-time. And he will really get into these. Mind you, the bench is decent. They got that Rodrigo Muniz, Matt Crooks, Matt Bowler. You know, you look at them, they're some very high-end championship quality players. And they can definitely change the game coming on. Let's hope they don't. I'll see you all in the second half, and hopefully we get another one. Not two. Again, I'm not opposed to scoring 2 or 3.
And the Tigers are back out, and it will be number 14, Harry Vaughan, to kickstart the second half. No substitutions for Hull City, but there is one for Middlesbrough. And I don't usually talk about their substitution, but it's Marcus Fors, the former Tiger, only on loan for a season, who's getting subbed off. And Isaiah Jones is on. I think he's a decent player, I'm not entirely sure. Well in, Seri, get it out. Oh, Ali! Go on, Louis Coyle. Oh! Keep this momentum, we're coming 2 or 3 up soon. Oh no. Well in, Louis! Well in, Louis! I'm not sure whether I'm allowed to say this, but I've been told that Louis Coyle is playing with 2 broken ribs, 2 cracked ribs, and he's still giving it everything he's got. And the lead, well, it ends really, doesn't it? I mean, not else it does. I mean, fair play, look at the fans there. It's going to be carnage in a minute. He's giving it large again. Well, keep singing though. 1-1 is not a bad result. He's got to keep momentum and not concede anymore. Hull City away, we'll sing all day. He's getting manhandled by stewards.
Although Middlesbrough have been the better team the last, 10-15 minutes, you can't complain too much. It was just poor defending, and we're still in this game massively. We started on the front foot, we keep going, we keep pressing, keep pressing, and just got to keep going for it. We can't slump now, we conceded. Just say it's 0-0, keep it 0-0.
I mean, this is, oh, hang on, let me get to back. Going back to this guy with the cashmere jumper, he's taking it off. What's he doing? It's freezing here. This happened at Sunderland. We go 1-0 up, control the game, and then they score 2 in a minute. What is this? I don't know what Carl Darlow was doing. I love the guy, but it was just sort of stood randomly. Well, we'll keep going. We'll keep going. We'll keep cheering the boys. I mean, fair play. What a finish it was by Cameron Archer. You can't complain about that. It's just awful. I don't know what's happening sometimes. This could nearly be 3 here. And it is. Well, that's the game over. And it is Stu Blackburn that scored. Well, if we leave now, I think we can make it by Mackey's about at 10 o'clock maybe. Obviously, I'm only joking, but what is this? Like ancient Rome. Oh, collapsing, like, well, what are we doing? Oh dear me. There's not a lot I can say in return because we are. We genuinely are. But it's nothing we were short of expecting. I mean, I said 3-0. And 3-1's not awful. We pull one back, we're alright. I've not even taken time to think about the 3 goals. It could even be 4 here. Oh no, he's slipping over. We're giving it away. And there's a free kick. What is this? Poor Harry Vaughan.
65th minute and the first substitution for Hull City. And it's Harry Vaughan coming off. I know Zan Tufan coming on.
Ozan should have started this. Had to have started this. But we can't complain. Harry Vaughan played very, very well. And for me, deserved to start as well. I don't know why Pelkas is starting. But there we have it. Oh, it's going to be a long afternoon. There's only 20 minutes left. 70th minute, double substitution for Hull City. And Seri and Slater are coming off. And coming on is Ryan Longman. I think that could be Taylor, you know. I think they're bringing on Taylor. No, Greg Doherty, my mistake. Well, more about the game, I've completely lost understanding of what's actually happened. I mean, how we can go from 1-0 up to 3-1 down in a matter of 2 or 3 minutes. It's like we can't just concede one and carry on. We have to concede in barrages of 2 or 3. And defensively, the second half, we've been all over the place. Really, really poor. Hopefully we can sort ourselves out and not make this into an embarrassment, but we'll have to wait and see. There's nowhere he can go. Oh my. So poor. And that was 3 so you must know it's poor. I hope we've got an opportunity. You can just sit and laugh. What was that? We've got the ball, we've got the ball, we've got the ball, we've got the ball. We've got the ball. We've lost the ball. 84th minute and double substitution for Hull City. All 5 done. Just pointless, aren't they? I'm not going to change the game in 5 minutes. Xavier Simon comes on, so does Ryan Woods. That's a surprise. I didn't think he'd play again. There's not a lot more I can say here. I just feel Boro's going to get another 1 or 2. But I'm happy we haven't been demolished. 85th minute, double substitution for Hull City. Realistically, no point making them whatsoever. But Xavier Simons and Ryan Woods comes on. Sayyadmanesh and Adama Traore come off. I mean, I suppose it's just for a runner out at Riverside. I mean, everyone wants to run them out at Riverside. Nice ground, decent fans. What more is there to it? As you can see, all the hope sucked out of me. It's not a lot more to play for. In the next 2 or 3 games, just a bit of fun, a bit of pride, have a laugh, have a good day out. Finish us off. Go on. How's he missed that? 90th minute, 3 minutes of added time. Not more to it. What a fun and fantastic match this has been. I think we're going to score 3 in the next 2 or 3 minutes. Get the win, go home happy, up the Tigers. Here we go. Let's just finish us off. I mean, they're deserving of 4 or 5, to be honest with you. I'm so proud of this Hull City team. We plodded away. This could have been a lot worse after watching their last game. That Ryan Giles is unbelievable. He really is. What a player. Any second now, ref, and then we'll be on our trots. Now I can enjoy a hot chocolate that I've left this half. Thought I'd be able to sit down and enjoy it, but it's been the complete opposite. There we have it. Full time, Hull City 1, Middlesbrough 3. The light show's on, and then goal music's on. So I'll be off. I don't want to get copyrighted. Not a good game. I'll see when we get home.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm still trying to gather my thoughts from that game and that crazy 6 minutes where there was 3 goals scored by Middlesbrough. That's it. Hull City 1, Middlesbrough 3. And we talk about the first half, it was brilliant. I mean, I loved every minute of it. We sang, we were 1-0 up. It looked like we're finally going to get 3 points, and yeah, we bottled it. That was something. The first goal then, and what a cross that was by Adama Traore. The first corner didn't work as well, and kicked it straight out of the play. But the second one was brilliant. Lofted over to Sayyadmanesh's head, dinked over the keeper's head, down into the top corner. We were loving it. Absolutely loving it. The away fans were absolutely incredible today. To be fair, we should have sold it out, but on a Wednesday evening, you can't complain too much. And then it goes to the second half, and that's when they score. Second half then, and what the blooming heck was that? Conceding 3 goals in 6 minutes, which, yeah, fair enough, they were deserved goals. But just the way we fell apart, it was like ancient Rome. I couldn't even get a grip what was going on. They bagged 1, and I was thinking, what's happened here? Bagged 2, bagged 3, and before you know it, we're well and truly dusted, I'll tell you that. I think it was probably to blame the defence. It was pretty woeful for that 5 or 6 minutes. Carl Darlow was off his way. It was way off his line for the second goal, through his legs. I didn't know what was happening. And you can tell that because I can't get me blooming words out. On to the fans, and as I said before in this video, both sets of fans were absolutely incredible. Now, the thing I like about Middlesbrough and the club and the structure is the fact that they put the home fans right next to the away fans. And for me, that is what you like to see at an away day. A bit of banter between the clubs. Like at Sunderland and Blackburn, you're nowhere near them. There's a massive segregation. You're just sort of singing to yourselves. But there, you can have a bit of banter. You can have a laugh. And I tell you what, it was absolutely fantastic today. The first half was mainly Hull. Second half was fully Middlesbrough. Because let's be honest, no one wants to sing when you're 3-1 down. Next fixture then, and at the start of the season, if you told me we're playing Watford at home, I said we'd lose 4 or 5-0. But today, I'm saying we could go and win 4 or 5-0. Now, I haven't got a clue what's going on with Watford. They've got owner problems. They're losing games against Cardiff 3-1 today. Now, it's a perfect chance to get 3 points, and make a name for ourselves. And I should say, take advantage on a falling apart club, which isn't nice to say, but that is what's happening at Watford, let's be honest. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Although the result wasn't good, for Middlesbrough fans it was brilliant. But I've enjoyed it either way. A good day out, good bit of banter. I've sung my heart out and we've all enjoyed it. If you can, please like, subscribe and turn on notification bells. It would mean absolutely everything. And I will see you all on Saturday for a tough game against Watford. Up the Tigers, and well played today.